Hello to you all, this is Oromia Broadcasting Network News. I'm Thomas Kamulato with the latest story of the hour. President Sahle-Work Zewde has held discussion with Republic of Guinea President Alpha Conde, who is paying a 3-day official visit to Ethiopia. In a joint press conference issued after the discussion, both presidents said their discussion was mainly focused on ways to strengthen ties between the two countries. The Ethiopian president said various works will be undertaken to advance the bilateral relation between the two countries to the strategic level. President Conde also met with Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed. Ethiopia and Guinea have a long-standing relation which dates back to 1960s. Chairperson of the African Union Commission, Musa Faki Mohammed, applauds the efforts of Ethiopian Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed in bringing peace and stability in the Horn of Africa. The 34th ordinary session of the Executive Council of African Union is underway in Finfinne. Leta Teresa reports.
The 34th ordinary session of the Executive Council of the African Union is underway in Finfinne City at AU headquarters. The issue of refugees, returnees and internally displaced persons as well as durable solution is the focus of the summit. On the occasion, Chairperson of the African Union Commission, Musa Faki Mohammed, in his speech held the remarkable progress being seen in the Horn of Africa regarding peace and stability since the Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Dr. Abiy Ahmed, took office in 2018.
La vision qui anime le Premier ministre Abiy Ahmed d'Éthiopie et d'autres dirigeants de la région.
He recommended that African countries should sustain their efforts to improve their governance system. The chairperson highlighted the importance of creating free trade area, citizens' free movement, and financial autonomy of the Union. Executive Secretary of the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa, Vera Song, on the event underscored that innovative way of handling displaced people is vital to tackle the problem of displacement. She said the new refugee law that Ethiopia has passed is a more comprehensive response to displacement. According to her, the move enables refugees to have the opportunity to be self-reliant and contribute to economy.
Ethiopia, under the leadership of Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, recently passed a historic new refugee law, which would now allow refugees to obtain work permits, access primary education, obtain driver's license, legally register live birth and events. At the heart of Ethiopia's innovative new refugee framework is a more comprehensive response to displacement in which refugees are included in national services. It also focuses on ensuring refugees have the opportunity to be self-reliant and can contribute to local economies.
Ministry of Innovation and Technology has announced that it's working to establish integrated information infrastructure at the national level. The ministry has held discussion with different stakeholders on ways of implementing the project. Fakar Brown reports.
Ministry of Innovation and Technology has discussed with different stakeholders on national integrated information infrastructure establishment. Minister of Innovation and Technology, Dr. Engineer Getachew Makuria, said the discussion focuses on 3 main packages.
The first package is what we call the international gateway. International gateway means that the connection we have with other world, with outside world, is very, very low. That means that for a country of 100 million, we have a very small international connection. So in the first package, we decided and we discussed to increase the international package to maybe 10 times, 20 times higher. That's package number 1. Package number 2 is the national backbone. Taking Ethiopia as a single country, the network within the country, the network within Ethiopia should be improved. Currently, we have 20,000 fiber optics. Some of them are laid underground, and some of them are laid in the what we call OPGW, overhead power grid. So this 22,000 fiber optics infrastructure that has already been installed in the country has to be used to the maximum. So we discussed how to maximize usage of this 22,000 kilometer optical fiber. The third package we discussed is about the data centers. So we should have a national data center with high availability, disaster recovery, additional data centers.
He adds that his ministry is working with due attention to modernize trade activity of the country.
Ethiopia is a country of more than 100 million population. That's a huge market. But 80%, that means around 82 million of our population are on the agricultural sector. But from this, people who are in the agriculture sector, we have to understand that some 32 million of their children are in school. That means that these children who are currently in school are going to universities in 2-3 years' time, or they graduate from high schools in 2-3 years' time. So the beauty of technology is that these students, which are very good at using technology and doing technology, will be our major audience, major target. So the agricultural sector has its own output, its own product. So if we provide a technological ecosystem for that agricultural output to be purchased online using e-commerce and e-payment system, then we can create a huge wealth and a huge job for the use.
Dr. Engineer Getaun stated that coordination work is crucial to implement the intended plan. Deputy Director of the Oromia Science, Technology and Information Communication Authority, Mokonnen Bayena, for his part, underscored that technological development is significant to have modernized society. In order to have educated and modernized society, it is very important to expand information infrastructure.
Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful time.